Let's watercolor. This transfer is called Country Scene. I was not sure of what to do with it or how to make it work, but I thought I'd go ahead and give it a try on a 5 by 7 Dollar Tree canvas. I chalked on the design in the color Storm and peeled it off, and you can see the basic design. I did have a little mess at the top, and I used a wet board eraser to wipe it right off. Next, I added my chalk paste to a little uh, platter, and I watered it down to be a watercolor consistency. And I'm using a brush just to go ahead and paint that brown into the fence post. Notice how it's beginning to come to life. It's beginning to pop on the canvas a little bit. So I went ahead and colored in all of the little fence posts up and down all around, and anything else that I thought would be brown. So I did also paint in a little patch of dirt at the base of my design. And as I finished that up, I decided to move on to the green. I used a green pesto color water paste that was watered down, and I used that to paint in the trees and the grass. Notice how I'm not confining my paint to the design, the open areas of the design. You can apply it anywhere you want it to be, and it'll work out just perfectly. I went ahead and filled in the areas of the fence that I thought would have grass behind them, and the grass down below. I added some yellow also for some depth of color, applied it wherever I wanted it to go, and it gave it a little bit of dimension. After this, I decided to do some flowers. So I used some purple, which was the color berry, and Jolene, which was more of a red color, and my paintbrush. And both of these were watered down. And I just went ahead and dabbed them onto wherever I thought the flowers would be. And they turned out pretty cool. They just added a little bit of color to this natural colors scene. Just dotting them on, easy peasy. Next, I moved on to the sky. I used a couple different colors of blue in the sky. I used a dusty blue and I used the colonial blue, and I applied it to the sky area, and it was like wisping paint on. I also added some white just to kind of blend it in and make it look a little cloudy. Then I went ahead and did the final step. I dried this transfer really, really well, and I reapplied the original transfer over to the top of the finished painting. You'll see that in just a second. Since these transfers are transparent, you can just line it up pretty easily. I used shimmer shadow over the top, and even though I didn't think I would like it as much as flat black, it added so much to this painting. I went ahead and spread it on, and as you can tell when I lift it up, you will see that it really highlighted and defined all the areas, and even those areas where I just kind of dab paint here and there, it made those look awesome. I added some sprinkles, and I think it looks really, really great. And I also added a black frame.